The king, Hal, also known as King Henry V, before the Battle of Agincourt, inspired his men with a speech that led them to victory. What was that speech, and what made it so great? That's what we'll be dissecting and discussing in today's video.
Well then, boy, let us make famous that field out there, this little village of Agincourt.
In our world of competing desires and needs, where the quest for control, power, and attention is relentless, the frustration of being unheard or facing unexpected challenges can be overwhelming. Some resign themselves to bitterness, holding on to perceived slights, while others engage in a metaphorical battle against the disparity between their vision and reality.
I see. So you want to die tonight?
However, in this journey, we cannot go it alone. We need the support of others. How do we garner that support? Enter the power of oratory, a skill wielded by great leaders from Alexander the Great to Napoleon, and, as we'll discover, by Hal. What's their secret? How do they turn resistant attitudes into amiable alliances?
Some men are born great. Others have greatness thrust upon them.
In the realm of delivering a flawless speech, three key elements take center stage: brevity, forthrightness, and showmanship. Let's dissect these elements before we delve into the speech breakdown. Brevity. It is the ability to be concise and convey your thoughts adroitly, imbuing others with intended feelings.
Magnitude. You usually have the perfect blend of brevity and wit that sums up situations like this.
Forthrightness. It is simple. People hate being lied to and want the truth.
There's only one thing I hate more than lying. Skim milk, which is water that's lying about being milk.
Showmanship. Any great leader worth their salt knows how to add excitement, command your presence, and give moments weight and dramatic flair, engulfing us in the moment and energizing us.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? You expected me to...
Breakdown.
I've only one to give.
Brevity. While the speech was under 2 minutes, it did its job in imbuing not only his men, but the audience as well with excitement, passion, respect, and admiration for the man, Hal as the leader and Timothy as the performer. Each word was measured and precise. Moreover, it was memorable. Whether in the heat of battle or long after we have seen the movie, we remember.
Today you are that kingdom united. You are England. Each and every one of you. England is you. And it is the space between you. Fight not for yourselves. Fight for that space. Fill that space. Make it tissue. Make it mass. Make it impenetrable. Make it yours. Make it England. Make it England.
It is forever seared into our brains along with all the emotions that come with it. Forthrightness. With his speech, Hal got straight to the point, sharing his thoughts, feelings, and most importantly, the truth, without sugarcoating any details. It was so eloquent, it was almost poetic.
All men are born to die, we know it. We carry it with us always. If your day be today, so be it. Mine will be tomorrow. Or mine today and yours tomorrow, it matters not.
Showmanship. This is where it all came together beautifully. The heightened sense of drama, flair, and excitement emanated from how Hal carried himself throughout the speech. The showmanship can be broken down into 3 parts. First, when he rode in front of his men. Silent at first, taking in the moment, then speaking with forthrightness and passion. What gave his words weight was not what he said, but how he said it. He wasn't moving around. Instead, he was rather still, giving him a certain level of gravitas, and commanding our attention. The second part was when he got off the horse. Instead of riding back and forth in front of his men, he indicated that he was with them every step of the way. Additionally, he took long breaths before speaking again, achieving two things: letting the first part of his speech settle in a bit and gearing us up for more excitement as we wondered what he was going to say next. The third and final part was the speed, intensity, and delivery of his speech, combined with him moving into the crowd of his men, showcasing the impact of togetherness and what it means to be an Englishman. Shouting, "Make it England," at his men, and then in the direction of the enemy, the energy was palpable and filled you with admiration and respect. This can be seen in the reactions of the other characters. What is interesting is that the reactions of the characters seemed more genuine and authentic, as the other actors were impressed by Timothée Chalamet's performance. Another noteworthy aspect was that at the end of the speech, no one was cheering. In the comments section, someone even pointed that out. We too initially thought it was strange. However, upon further reflection about what Bryan Cranston once said in an interview.
But if you're doing a film or a television show that's carefully scripted, if the character realizes something's funny, it takes the onus off the audience to laugh because they're doing it, you're doing it. It's the same thing when a character easily cries. If a character cries easily, the audience doesn't have to. But if a character tries not to cry, that's when the audience will.
We believe the same applies to cheering. It allowed us as the audience to cheer. Overall, it was an interesting and great choice by the director to do so.
Words are just, nothing. Complicated airflow. So,
while words can be perceived as complicated airflow or as meaningless, that is not the case when they are backed by action or forethought. Great oratory throughout history has shown this to be the case. Blending words and action together, not bombarding us with endless nonsensical words, and not hitting us with a deluge of unnecessary movements or actions. Instead, using both with timing and purpose. One complements the other, yin and yang, all of which can be seen in Hal's speech and Timothy's performance. Which is why we believe this makes it the perfect speech. So if you ever have to deliver a speech yourself, remember these three key elements: brevity, forthrightness, and showmanship, and you will surely succeed. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay beautiful.